Many parents feel that technology alienates their children, but it can be an opportunity for connection. How to turn technology into an ally. Online games. Find out what games your child likes and invite them to play together. In addition to being fun, this creates a space for you to talk and have fun together. Watching together. If your child is hooked on a series, ask them to watch it together. Ask them about the characters and the plot. Showing interest in what they like strengthens the bond. Social media. Instead of criticizing the time they spend on their cell phone, ask them about the content they consume. What has made you laugh on TikTok? Or show me something interesting you saw today. This shows genuine interest. Teenagers have their own ways of expressing themselves and socializing, often centered around technology. To get closer, parents need to understand this universe. Adapt. You don't need to master every platform, but be willing to learn about them. Ask, without intrusiveness, how they work and what your child likes about each one. Recognize their importance. For them, social networks are an extension of their social life. Minimize criticisms like, "You only live on your cell phone," and try to understand what they represent. This prevents distancing and builds trust. Quality offline moments. While technology can be a bridge, moments outside of it are also essential for family balance. Create family rituals. Unplugged meals. Make mealtime sacred moments, without cell phones or screens, so everyone can share the day. Activities together. Plan walks, outdoor trips, or board game nights. These are great ways to be together without distractions. Set limits gently. Explain why it's important to disconnect from time to time, but be flexible. Inviting rather than forcing brings better results. Many teens feel judged or misunderstood by their parents, which drives them away. Practicing active listening is essential. Avoid interrupting or correcting. When your teen is talking, give your full attention. Don't judge or try to immediately fix what they're saying. Show empathy. Respond with phrases like, "I understand what you're saying. It makes sense to you, so I want to help you." These phrases show that you care about their feelings, even if you disagree. The role of example. Parents also have a responsibility in how teens perceive and use technology. Modeling behavior. If you criticize their cell phone time but are always on yours, there is a conflict. Demonstrate balance. Put your phone away during conversations and show that you value the present moment. Show the positive side of disconnection. Share with them times when being offline was relaxing or productive for you, like a walk or a good book. Positive points. More direct interpersonal connections. Before the technological era, teenagers spent more time in face-to-face interactions, such as playing outside, playing board games, or meeting up in groups. This strengthened social skills and created deeper bonds. Greater involvement in physical and outdoor activities. Without the distraction of screens, there was more time for sports, outings, and games that promoted physical and mental health. Less exposure to comparisons. Without social networks, teenagers were less exposed to edited lives, which reduced self-esteem issues related to unrealistic comparisons. Simpler and less scattered routines. There were fewer distractions, allowing greater focus on studies, reading, and creative hobbies, such as music, painting, or writing. Negative points. Limited access to information. Researching or learning something required more effort, such as going to the library or waiting for a specific class. This limited autonomy in learning. Less access to cultural diversity. The lack of technology restricted contact with different cultures, languages, and ideas, often limiting one's worldview. Fewer resources for self-expression. Many teenagers find technology a way to express their creativity, whether through videos, photos, or music. Previously, this was more restricted to those who had access to in-person opportunities. Lack of inclusion for introverted young people. For those who had difficulty interacting socially, it was more difficult to find safe spaces to express themselves. Device dependency can weaken social skills, such as the ability to resolve conflicts face-to-face or interpret body language. Mental health issues. Overexposure to social media can lead to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem, especially due to comparisons with unrealistic standards. Sedentary lifestyle. Excessive screen time reduces physical activity, negatively impacting physical health. Distractions and difficulty focusing. Constant access to technology can make it difficult to develop concentration and time management skills, which can affect academic tasks and routines. Balance is key. Teenagers without technology had advantages in social connection and mental health, but were limited in learning and diversity of experiences. On the other hand, adolescents with technology have access to a world of opportunities, but face challenges in physical and emotional health. The challenge for parents and educators is to help adolescents use technology in a balanced way, taking advantage of its benefits without compromising fundamental aspects of human development. Many parents face conflicts and frustrations when they realize the emotional distance created by technology. Discussing this topic directly touches on a common pain and generates immediate identification. A balanced approach. By showing both sides, the positive and negative points of technology, you offer a broad and impartial view, avoiding falling into extremist discourses, such as technology is the villain or everything is a benefit. Practical contribution. The content goes beyond theoretical analysis and proposes practical solutions, such as creating offline moments or understanding the digital universe of children, which can transform the routine of many families. Real stories or examples. Including examples of families who overcame social distancing through technology or stories of teenagers who balanced their use would make the content more relatable and inspiring. Data and statistics. Including numbers, such as the average time teenagers spend on social media or the proven impacts on social development, would give more weight to the argument. Diversifying the target audience. In addition to parents, consider how the content can be adapted for teenagers themselves, encouraging them to reflect on their habits. Exploring creative solutions. Suggest less obvious activities, such as creating family videos for social media or putting together collaborative playlists on Spotify, to make the topic more dynamic. General reflection. Discussing teenagers and technology is not just a debate about individual behaviors, but about the evolution of society. By addressing the topic, you are contributing to a dialogue that can transform the way families deal with digital changes, encouraging connection and well-being. If used well, this content has the potential to be highly engaging in lectures, YouTube videos, or even social media posts aimed at parents. Want to refine a part of it for a specific format?